a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana.
Hey everybody, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good first part of the week. I know it's probably, wherever you're at, it's probably cold. It is here in the Music City. It's 29 degrees, and the wind's blowing about 25 to 30 miles per hour, and they're calling for, I think, us to get down to close to record-setting temperatures. I think the record for here on this date was set in 1959 at 15 degrees, so I think they're calling for like 18, 17, something like that. So going to be close, but it is terribly cold, terribly early. This is unusual for here for this time of year, for it to be this cold this soon. But we'll get through it. I feel sorry for you guys up around the Great Lakes and the Northeast. You guys are going to just get hammered with this. I haven't seen the snow forecast, but that's probably not going to be the bad part of it. I think the worst part of it is going to be the terrible cold that you guys are going to endure. And I don't envy you at all, and I hope all you guys will be safe and take all the precautions you have to get out. I want to do this intro video for my Christmas bill that you see before you there on the bench. It's the AMT Barris Custom Raiders Coach. This kit, of course, quite naturally, is a repop from back in the 60s. Late 60s, early 70s, I assume. I never built this kit as a kid. I do remember some modeling buddies of mine that had this kit, but I don't recall exactly what year this came out. I really hadn't looked at it that closely as far as of what year is. I don't think it even mentions a year, to be honest with you. It doesn't say on here, but I'm assuming, since it is a it was an actual car, kind of like the Monsters coach was, that George Barris built in tribute to Paul Revere and the Raiders. Those of you who are not at least probably late 40s, mid 40s, late 40s, early 50s will not know who Paul Revere and the Raiders were. They were a rock group from the late 60s. The guy's name actually was Paul Revere. And he built this kind of as a just a tribute kit to them. I think the original box had a picture of them all actually posed with it. I believe I saw that. But this is just, and actually Kenny of Mindless Model Works put me onto the link to it on eBay, and it was, I mean, dirt cheap, for a model these days. I think it was like $12. Something like that. It was really cheap. I got one. I think my pal Chris, Classic Plastic, I think he got one, and I know Kenny's already did the final reveal on his, so, and it turned out really nice. And I've looked at the kit, and it looks pretty good. It's got a few issues with it, like any AMT kit will have. That's got any age to it. So, but it's expected. So. But I wanted to kind of give you the storyline on what I'm going to do with this, and I guess you may be wondering how I'm going to turn this into something Christmas related. Well, this is going to be another kind of like my Halloween build, just a real fun thing to do, and I'm going to put it in a diorama. I don't know if you've seen my Halloween build, you will probably know, or I may have not put it in the comments because I didn't talk on the video. I put my diorama Barnabas rat hearse in a 10-gallon fish tank. My wife had painted a plaster house that we got at Michael's to use kind of just as a backdrop. And I had a little cemetery. But if you've seen the video, if you hadn't, go check it out. Didn't have anything big enough to put it in. I wanted it covered, so we just used a 10-gallon fish tank, and I've got a piece of I've just got a piece of saran wrap stretched over the top to keep the dust out of it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with this one. Only this is going to be, and don't think I've lost my mind here, because this is just a story that I made up in my head. I'm going to call it How the Grinch Returned Christmas, and the story's kind of going to be that the Grinch, in his haste to, when he had his change of heart, you know the story, everybody knows the story, I think. When he had his change of heart, after he took all the Christmas toys and all the presents from the people in the town of Whoville, once he got a change of heart, he rushed back to take everything back. Well, in my story, at least, in his haste to bring everything back, some presents got damaged and some toys got damaged and what have you. So the Grinch purchased him a hot rod to take the presents back to Santa's toy shop in the North Pole, and to have the repairs to the presents made, to the toys made. And also he's going to take along Max the dog and the little girl Cindy Lou, who I believe is her name, to meet the big guy, Santa Claus. So that's my story for the Christmas bill, and it will have a diorama and some things that you might want to stick around and check out down the road a piece. I don't know how many of these updates I'm going to do. It doesn't look like this is going to be a lot, to put together. It's going to be some touchy things back here on the coach part, as these curtains, and I had my luck with the curtains from the Barnabas build. These were all intact, and none of the plastic was broken. But all of this is all of the curtains are molded in. So, and the coach is in like 4 pieces. So I'm going to have to do some masking. The front part will be, it's going to be a kind of a pearl red acrylic for the front. This is supposed to be a Pontiac GTO. The coach will be a pearl green. And I'll be using, while I'm talking about that, I'm going to be using Testors Aztec acrylics. If I can find the 2 colors, here they are. Here's what I'll be using. The Testors Aztec pearl red and pearl green. Red for the front and then green for the coach body. And I'll be doing probably some gold accents to the lanterns, and I don't know. I'm going to kind of play it by ear and just see how it looks together. And these are supposed to be 2 Pontiac 428 engines, so I'm going to mix me up some craft acrylic Pontiac engine blue paint. Probably using this ice blue folk art along with some sapphire blue. I've already come up with a 3-part to 1-part mix that looks pretty good for Pontiac engine blue. Just to kind of make the Grinch, he's kind of brand proper, if you will. He likes to have his engines looking like they're supposed to. So, like I said, just a lot of fun to do right here at Christmas, and then I'll plan on getting serious, back into some serious builds first part of the year. But that's what we're going to do for the Christmas build, and put a little diorama together and see what happens. Okay, enough of that. I want to show you a couple of things that's going to be coming down the road in the first part of the year, and then on down into the year some. I wanted to do this. I've had this kit for quite a while, probably close to 2 years, and my pal Chris built this, and with Shirley, well gosh, her name escapes me. lady pro stock driver from the 60s. Damn, it's tough to get old. I'm going to be doing Larry Griffith, another pro stock driver from along about that time, late 60s, early 70s driver. I have a set of Slicks decals that I will be using for the build. That I think will be pretty cool. I didn't want to build it box stock, and I just wanted it to be kind of a realistic build, so I got some decal set for Larry Griffith. So I'm going to be doing that, and also I'm going to be doing some more actual one-to-one cars this year. I didn't build, the only thing I built, I think race-wise, was the Chi-Town Hustler, and I think I started it in December of 2013 and finished it this year. But I'm going to be doing the Malco Gasser of Ohio George Montgomery. Probably one of the, if not the most popular, or I shouldn't say popular, one of the most familiar actual gassers to race. He was a trendsetter. This particular car was knocked, I believe it was the Stonewoods and Cook or K.S. Pittman off the record, and then he held it, I think, pretty much the rest of the time this car ran, and then he went to the Malco, the Mr. Gasser, the red, kind of burgundy red Mustang, and that pretty much ended, that car is pretty much responsible, according to a lot of drag race aficionados. He pretty well ended the gasser class for everybody. That car was just about untouchable. No one could touch him. So, and I even read somewhere that even some top alcohol drag funny cars he would give them a run for their money. So after that, the gasser class got put into the pro comp, and that was the end of that. So we'll be doing that, and also going to be picked this kit up not long ago on sale at Hobby Lobby. The 67 Whoville Pro Street. I love this body style, and I had thought about actually getting just the 67 Whoville and taking the tub out of the 66 Nova and putting in it and tubbing it and making it a Pro Street, but I saw this and I said, well, plus I knew Whoville had one as well that was a Pro Street, so I thought I'd try this one out and see what we can make of it. So I'm going to be doing that one as well. And then I've got, I didn't get it out to show you, but I've got the, everybody's brothers built it, so I'm going to see what I can do with it, the 49 Merc. I've got a 48 Ford Whoville kit as well. Going to do a couple of older cars and a couple of pickups for this coming year. So, and I've got some nostalgia drag cars to build. I've got the Candies and Hughes funny car from the late 60s, the 69 Cuda. So just want to let you know what's kind of coming down the pike and what we'll be doing for the Christmas build. And I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys, man, are fantastic. I know you hear it from everyone that gets on here, and to thank the subscribers. They never thought they would have that many, and I certainly did not. I think last time I looked, I was right at 600. So that's just great, guys. So thank you very much for your support. Keep them coming. Keep building until I talk to you again. Take care of one another. May God bless you and your family. Stay safe this week in this bad winter weather we're having. I think it's supposed to break maybe by the weekend. Talk to you soon. Later.